Thank you for joining me on Love Cooking with Toghfah. I share recipes and my cancer journey to raise cancer awareness and spread positivity. I'd like to request, if you haven't already, subscribe and please add me on my other social platforms. You're also now able to donate to my channel via PayPal or go get funding on my Facebook in the spirit of compassion. In today's video, we'll be making roasted Brussels sprouts with Parmesan cheese and a few other tasty ingredients. So basically, I just cut the Brussels sprouts into halves and I removed the first leaf off each one, then gave the Brussels sprouts a good rinse and patted it dry. Righto, the first ingredients is the seasoning to taste, salt and fine black or white pepper. Both works wonderfully in this roasted Brussels sprouts recipe. Then I'm adding in some smoked paprika because Parmesan cheese and paprika tastes amazing on roasted vegetables. And for the next ingredient, I am adding freshly chopped red chili. You may use chili flakes or no chili at all. You don't have to add it in. And now some crushed garlic, if this ingredient isn't already added into every roasted vegetable recipe. Garlic plus Brussels sprouts, a winner. And now for the Parmesan cheese. Like I said, a few ingredients. And then lastly, I'll drizzle over some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Also, this recipe is a great cancer fighting recipe as leafy greens are cancer fighting food. Just thought I'd mention that. So I'm going to mix this all together so it can all come together in flavor. You can judge how much olive oil you'll be needing. I'll just continue mixing the ingredients together to make sure that each Brussels sprout is covered in the ingredients or the flavor. And like I said, if you need to add more olive oil, you can do so. It seems I didn't need any extra virgin olive oil. So basically this is what mine looks like now. I'll be preheating my oven on 180 degrees and line a baking tray with some foil to roast the Brussels sprouts on. Let me show you what to do. This is how I'll be lining my tray. And on a side note, my fingers are blue because of the chemo. It's a side effect of which I mentioned in my previous video. The side effects of chemo. Anywho, back to the Brussels sprouts recipe. So at this point, I am going to pour a little bit of olive oil into the bottom of the tray. Like this, and then I'm going to paint the bottom of the tray, or the foil at the bottom of the tray. Not too much, but just enough so that the Brussels sprouts don't burn to the foil or stick to the foil in the oven. So yep, the Brussels sprouts will bake and fry at the same time. When I put it into the oven, I'll leave mine in for about 15 to 25 minutes depending on how crunchy it is. You can test yours with a fork. If you don't like it too crunchy, you can leave it in for about 30 minutes. Or you can take it out when you feel that it reached your desired tenderness. So yeah, I think This is enough painting for me now. I'm just so dramatic. I overdo everything. So yeah, the next step for me is laying the Brussels sprouts on the tray like this. Just need to spread it out. I'm using my hand just to make sure that it is separated and doesn't stick to one another. And once I'm done doing this, I'll put it into the oven to roast, and I will show you what it looks like when I take it out of the oven and I'm ready to serve. Guys, before I put it into the oven, I just wanted to mention to you, Brussels sprouts is a great way to pizzazz up your plate, or even just to have it as an additional veg with your food. If you are vegetarian, it is fantastic. Vegan, this is also something for you that you can make just to snack on, or even if you're going to have it with corn. Basically, you can have roasted Brussels sprouts with anything. It's so much more amazing when you mix it with Parmesan cheese and bake it into the oven. Anyway, guys, let me get this sorted and put it into the oven, and I'll show you what it looks like when I am done. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Thank you very much, and I will see you again.